you're saying that you had a problem.
It was,
worked.
yeah.
In the right spot, so.
I've had to keep switching my thing in order to make it so that I could.
That part is true, that when you went to the YouTube page to type.
I want to say good morning to Stephanie.
Good morning.
Who's way down there. Oh, I made everything go away. Hold on. Oh, here I'm back. And touch baby. Annette, thank you for the separate information, Annette.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, we are live on YouTube. So, good morning, welcome to the Berrien County Virtual Finance Committee on August 6th, 2020. The staff in the room are IS Director Chris Swihart, County Administrator Brian Sett, and Stephanie Carlson. I'm sorry, I don't remember you.
I'm not important, that's okay.
There's also some IS people off that you can't see over here. So if we do a roll call vote, or a roll call, please?
Please.
For attendance.
Mamie Yarborough.
Present.
Commissioner Yarborough, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm present. And I'm the commissioner.
Commissioner Harrison.
Present.
Commissioner Hinkleman.
He's getting on right now here. Come back to him in a second.
Commissioner Scott.
Hello, I'm here.
Commissioner Hinkleman.
There we go.
Oh.
Morning, John.
Morning, everybody.
Good
Morning,
morning.
John.
All right, and then you guys have your minute approval for the July 28th meeting.
May I have a motion, please?
This is Commissioner Harrison. I move approval of the minutes as presented.
May I have a support?
Yeah, I support Commissioner Scott.
Any corrections, additions? All those in favor, would you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Yarborough.
Yes.
Commissioner Harrison.
Yes.
Commissioner Hinkleman.
Yes.
Commissioner Scott.
Yes.
It passes. The motion passes. What else on the agenda?
So you guys should have had all the documentation for that resolution approving full faith and credit for the South Water Relay Drain Project. And that's on the agenda for the board today.
That's on, we pass it here and bring it to the full board?
Yeah, you didn't have the whole document before maybe, so you guys really didn't have everything you needed to look at, but you should now.
Okay, and where is it? I don't, on my iPad, so it's on the big computer, the one we're on Zoom now. And may I have am I asking for a motion?
Yeah, Madam Chair, this is Commissioner Hickman. Just real quick, I just want to let you know that I had a dialogue yesterday with Tyler Dotson. He's the city manager from Waterville 8.
Okay.
And Tyler was very, he wanted to express his interest in making sure that the Finance Committee approved this. This is very important to the city of Waterville 8. There's a road actually that's between the South School and the Catholic Church that they're actually going to close, turn into a dog park, and kind of make an additional city amenity. And with it, they're going to do that on their dime, but they're going to do the tile project. They need to get this tile project done, and this is something that is needed to get done for a long time. And so, if there's not any objection, I would move that we just approve full faith and credit for that project. Tyler was, they need to get that done, and so I would very much approve that.
Okay, we have a motion. May I have a support?
Commissioner Scott, I will make that support.
Would you like to have discussion? Do we need to know anything more than that?
Right.
Mamie, it was on the full board agenda was the drain agreement. And I've read through that, and it was basically what Dan Fetty talked to us about last week. So,
Yes. Okay.
yeah, this is something I know that has to get done quickly.
Yes, and I
So-
saw it on, when I was looking at my, it's just that Zoom is on top of it.
Right.
Okay, it's been
Committee
moved and
members?
probably supported. Brian, did you have something that you?
Yeah, so just to provide an update to the committee, we do have this as an agenda item for the full Board of Commission meeting. Commissioner Hinkleman referenced the Waterville City Manager, Tyler Dotson. Tyler is on
Oh, yes, I
this
see.
committee meeting.
Good.
And I believe that his intent is just to speak in favor of it, to echo Commissioner Hinkleman's statement.
Would you, I recognize City Manager Tyler Dotson.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. Commissioners, Administrator Doucette, appreciate the opportunity. Commissioner Hinkleman, thank you for the words at the beginning of the meeting with regards to the project. And I just want to stress enough the importance of this project to the city of Waterville. This section of town within the drainage district does suffer from large-scale drainage problems. And it's compounded our code enforcement where, frankly, it's tough for folks to maintain elements of their property, up to code. And it's tough to be aggressive with code enforcement and really creating sustainable neighborhoods in which people want to live, work, and play. So this drain project, it's been in the talks since around 2015. Which is prior to my time with the city. And there's been some ups and downs in the project, as you may be aware, and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. The drain project is unique in that this drain commissioner and the previous drain commissioner has given the city an opportunity to realize economies of scale, and simultaneously will be investing $400,000, give or take, to our water infrastructure as well. Of course, this saves engineering costs, it saves mobilization of equipment, and really we're seeing the most efficient way to spend taxpayer dollars here. And as Commissioner Hinkleman mentioned previously, the city has hopes to install a dog park in the abandoned street. And the abandoned street is important to mention because that is saving the city long-term taxpayer dollars as it relates to maintenance. And I appreciate our partners here, the engineering firm Whiteman, on working with us on that, and the drain commissioner's office. So not only are we talking about improved drainage, we're talking about addressing Eagle's lead and copper rules, which the city is able to do here through home inspections. We're talking about dog park, we're talking about roads, curb and gutters. We're really talking about a large scale project that's really going to have a positive effect on this neighborhood. So once again, I wanted to convey my appreciation to the Finance Committee, to Whiteman, to the Drain Commissioner's Office, to Dan Fetty, and everyone else involved throughout the years to see this project become a realization. With that being said, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you today.
Thank you very much. Any other discussion? Members, any questions of Mr. Tyler? I'm not good at direction or anything. Is it close anywhere by the park that we just did, the Berrien County Paw Paw River Park?
Not far. Amy, I'm sorry, Tyler. It's not far from I-94, maybe as you enter the city of Waterville.
Okay.
Probably maybe a short half mile from I-94 where the overpass is that you would enter the city there. There's a Catholic church there, the St. Joe Catholic Church, and the South School is located within a quarter mile of that. And
Okay.
this project, and Tyler's right, I think formally this project's been on the books since 2015, but the water drainage problems have been there long before that. And so beyond everything else and what good it'll mean for the city, this drainage problem has been there for a long time. And so it's high time it gets addressed.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Any further discussion? Would you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Yarborough,
Yes.
Commissioner Harrison,
Yes.
Commissioner Hinkleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott.
Absolutely, yes.
So commissioners, can I take that I am okay to affix your signatures to this resolution?
Yes.
Yes.
And it'll be today for the full board to vote. And it'll be.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, the full board.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tyler.
The other two resolutions
No, I'm fine with it. I looked at them. I didn't see any Kalen on it, so I don't have to abstain.
Okay.
I have no questions on them. Do you all have any questions on the bills?
I did, Annette. Um, this is reference number 44825.
Is this on the road payables or is this on the bills?
This is on the bills, the requisitions.
Oh, requisitions. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, 44825, Andy J. Egan, provide and install 3 hot water heating pumps courthouse for $35,755. Evidently, that wasn't a bid item because I don't remember it coming through finance. So is that something that was requested because they went out, or is it the Andy Egan maintenance agreement type thing with the county?
So it looks like it was a proposal dated 7/28, building reheat perimeter and coil heating pumps. And it looks like it's the replacement of 3 of them. I cannot tell you, it doesn't appear as though this is like a maintenance thing. It appears as though this was a repair. Brian?
Yeah, so Commissioner Scott, that's one that unfortunately our buildings and grounds supervisor is not in the room. I can get a note out to Todd asking for more information on that water heater job. I don't know that off the top of my head.
All right, I was just wondering. Thank you.
Yep.
Because you thought it should have gone out for bids because of the amount?
Yes,
What do you say?
that's what I was concerned with, the amount, almost $36,000. And we've gone out to bid for different things for a lot less. So that was my only question. And I think we've all seen that, but I didn't know if that was part of an agreement that they had, or this was just something that went out. Was it an emergency, or is it maintenance, or whatever?
Okay, Administrator Doucette will find out.
Yep.
Yep.
Will that hold up our bill paying today?
Hopefully we'll get that answer to you guys before the 10:30. That's actually when it gets voted on, so.
I'm emailing Todd right now.
Thank you, thank you. The next item?
So I believe the next item for you guys is the bid opening, 2020-058. I'm gonna turn that over to Jake Licker.
Okay, hi, my name is Jake. I'm taking over for Sherry for bids, so if you don't know me.
What's your last name, Jake?
Lideker, L-I-T.
You're in the room there? Okay.
Yes, I am.
Wait,
Okay.
Jake, there you go.
It's so small, it's so small.
I know.
Yeah.
You need a bigger screen.
All right, so
Excuse me,
for
Jay.
this,
Excuse me. Yes, sir, Mr. Scott, Commissioner?
Yes, Commissioner Scott, Jay, I have a little bit of a request, only
Okay.
because I'm used to this way, and Sherry is not there. She spoiled this really bad. But on the bid results sheet, it
Yes.
said you sent it to 5 bidders and only 2 responded. Usually what Sherry does is give us an NA on the ones that don't respond.
okay, I will do that.
Thank you. Before you send them out so we can copy them. Thank you.
Okay. All right, yeah, if there's anything else you guys want me to fix, just let me know, so. But out of the 5 that we sent the bids to, with the invitation to bid, 2 responded that I know of. 1, some have names, not companies, so when I open it, it could be one of them. The first bid is from Sentinel Technologies.
And I'd like to say, thank you for the second sheet, for the one we had, that was the original bid that we sent out. And
You were welcome.
addition that's been added to the bottom of it, should we need to, should it be over what we expected, we can make notes on that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Original, alright. So it looks like that doesn't seem right based on.
You should have a cost summary
Okay,
in there somewhere.
there's a large original. For the first page, I see it says 35,000. I'm sure that's not it.
Not enough zeros?
It's supposed to be cost summary in there.
I see it. Total item, per item total cost.
Sounds like you're gonna have cost response.
So this is the same as that one. This sheet original, this looks like it's a copy of that. Total one-time cost, is that probably it?
Yeah, so it should be total one-time cost,
Okay.
and then they should also propose a.
I'm on page 7. Well, I guess that's one time.
Okay, so they only provided this one-time cost here.
Okay.
So this one is 307,000.
That's different than this one.
Is this the same company?
It all came in the same envelope.
So are these for two different proposals?
General cost, I mean, this just says copy and yours says original. 1 second, we have different totals.
Okay. May I ask a question? Is this a
Yes.
building, is this something we have to build or that's going to be built? This has a infrastructure, storage server and storage. Is this something to do with the computers? What is this?
So this is Chris Swihart. So this has to do with the main server and storage infrastructure, our data center. Our storage, our SAN is 9 years old and is no longer going to be in support. We've had difficulties with it over this past 2 years. I don't know if you remember some of my emails.
Yes.
We had the main storage went down last year in October, and then a second time again in June, right when Mr. Doucette was starting. And so we need to really get this replaced, and this is the main storage. So majority of our servers, majority of our data resides on this device. And what this proposal is replacing that device. It's a complete rack that will pull one of our racks out, put a new rack in, and this is kind of building our infrastructure to be a 24/7 operation. Previously in the past, we bought servers kind of on onesie, twosie basis, you know, as needed by a project. Where like for the court project, a server would cost $60,000, and we have a CAD project where a server costs $50,000. Well, this will allow us to just turn up servers on the fly without having to go out every time we have a new application to put in place. We'll have the infrastructure to be able to turn up a server and run it internally. It will give us redundant capabilities that, you know, if we have failures that we're able to recover from quickly. Part of this is we're going to be looking at implementing, not only we have backups over at Empire, but we're taking some of the hardware and relocating it over there so that we can have a second location where these servers are standing in like a standby mode. So if we lose something, we were able to turn the server up in the secondary location. So this is really positioning us as we move forward as that true 24/7 operation where we can keep things running, keep things moving with very minimal downtime. Right now, if we were to lose the courthouse and our data center, we're looking at, you know, weeks or months of trying to, you know, as we work to get things back up. And this would enable us to respond very quickly.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Do you all have any questions?
Yes, the same one.
Page 7. Alright, so our total for Sentinel is 307,531.
Okay,
Up next is Advanced Business Solutions, Frontier Communications, which I don't believe we sent it out to them.
that's not listed on here, is it?
That's not listed.
So I listed the 5 that we sent it out to, and this isn't one of them. So I guess my list should include the companies on here, and then I get, if that's the case, if it doesn't have a company, do I just put the name that it's from?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us again what it is.
All right, this is from Frontier Business.
Okay,
Cost response.
and where are they from?
They are from,
It's like Connecticut. Their address is Norwalk, Connecticut.
Okay,
Looks like the office is out of Muskegon, the proposed bid though. They have an office in Muskegon, Michigan.
okay,
okay. And then the total price on this is $391,627.93.
say it again, please.
$391,627.93.
Thank you.
This next one we received after the bid deadline, so I was told not to open that one.
That's right.
And it doesn't say who it's from or anything, so it's just an envelope.
Okay,
Up next is from Presidio. Okay, yeah, this looks like it's it. 3.1. There's a grand total at the end.
All right, there it is.
321. What page are you on?
Way in the back.
C3? Yeah, my C3 is not that number. And then quote, do you have the same quote number? And quote is on that.
This
338.
goes right behind the yellow tab, so.
I don't have
Why
that
is
yellow.
yours different?
Original response to. And then it's in here. Total one-time cost of 321, but if you keep coming, I have a 328.
Is there a page not after that? Let's keep going. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the total for Presidio is $338,876.74. And then this last bid does not have a name or anything on it, so I don't know who it is yet. And this is from Logicalis, which is one of the ones we sent it to.
What is it called?
Logicalis.
Okay, thank you. I see it.
So it looks like the yellow cost sheet.
Lansing,
Lansing, Michigan.
thank you.
They actually provided these things on this thing.
I see a total lease one.
Let's keep going. And
The end of it. Total one-time cost?
total one-time cost.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the annual lease cost, so. All right.
So, I guess. Am I saying the total one-time cost?
Yeah.
Alright, so the total one-time cost for Logicalis is $301,243.99.
Okay. And that's it?
And that is all the bids, yes. 4, and then one we didn't open.
Thank you. So you said that you put it out to 5, you received extra,
Hang on,
what?
hang on just a second. Sorry,
Plus 1.
It came late. Yeah.
And
All
then,
right, what was your question, Amy? I'm sorry, Jake was,
I just want to say, you sent it out to 5, plus 1 more came back.
So CDW, government didn't reply, and Analytics out of Kalamazoo didn't reply.
Okay,
And then there was the one that we couldn't open because it came late.
right,
So that would be all of them.
all right. And then the one was came because they saw the bid request?
I'm sorry, what was that?
One came because they saw the bid request.
Yes, Frontier.
That's the one we didn't open. Oh, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We did open it. It was the one that was late that we did not open.
Yeah, and that one doesn't have any name on it or anything, so I don't know who that is.
It's okay. I just wrote, do not open, do not know who it is.
Yeah.
okay, I'm sorry, maybe 1 second. So, the Logisticals bid,
Yes.
and the representative from them is watching in the meeting right now and says there are 8 options to be included in the Logisticals bid. I don't know, do we need to mention something to that?
Logicalis.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, there's 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B.
So what you gave us was the total of all of that, or the total is more?
she didn't say, she just says there's 8 options that they gave prices,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Do you have
So
this?
this is option 4B.
Do you have this page? Option description and total fees payment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, grand totals,
Oh,
okay.
here it is, it's all on the different,
Yeah.
yeah, so total solution, and then they have also lease payment options as well.
Okay, I guess, do you want all 8 option total costs, or do you want highest and lowest, or what do you want?
I don't know.
Probably for the record, he can list all 8, because if we follow normal protocol, we would turn this back to them to let them review it, and all we need to do is make sure that we've addressed the fact that everything's listed, Mamie.
Okay, all right. Please tell us the amounts.
Okay, so option 1A is $413,376 $399,995.84.
Okay,
Option 1B is $392,204.87.
okay,
Option 2A is $457,535.73. Option 2B is $391,995.76. Option 3A is the same, $391,995.76. Option 3B is $371,884.68. Option 4A is $320,888.68. And option 4B is $301,243.99.
So reading this, just for clarification, option A is 24/7 business support, and option B is next business day support.
I guess, Commissioner Scott, I guess I have another question. Now that Logicalis has broken it down this way, have any of the other bids broken it down that way also? Or was it?
I'm sorry, Commissioner, I just got communication from Sentinel. They said they have 2 proposals also, so Jake's gonna look at that.
Okay, there's option 1.
Chris. You did so, okay. Okay.
I think that's the email I received yesterday.
Okay, all right.
So,
So we're looking at the Sentinel one right now, is that right, Jake?
yeah, Sentinel.
okay, I'm ready.
Start at, so should I add the item cost? Looks like it's not total for that.
There should be a cost response sheet.
That's what the number we gave them, but that wasn't for the options, I guess.
Well, if they didn't submit it on a total cost sheet.
Unless option A,
Maybe this is option A.
option 1's total is 247.
Yeah, that must have been
Okay.
that one. And then this is option 2. The 307. Okay.
Okay. All right, so for Sentinel, option 2 was the 307,531,
Okay,
and their option 1 cost is $247,648.
$468.
$468, sorry. And then you said Presidio?
Presidio has communicated with us that they have 4 proposals as well, and I'm finance committee, I'm also gonna have to, the bids that came in by the end of the day yesterday, was it by 5 o'clock, Jake?
Yeah, it's 416.
Okay, so the individual from the company who submitted that had been communicating with Chris. There is a misunderstanding about the time frame. So Chris believed they had till the end of the day. The cutoff was supposed to be 4 o'clock. How shall we handle that bid?
Yeah, that was my mistake. They communicated to me in an email, I thought a few weeks ago, or a couple days ago, and then I told them that they had to the end of the business day to submit the bid. So
All right.
apparently they turned it in by 5 o'clock yesterday.
I would, what is your, Commissioner, what are your desires?
If that was our mistake, Madam Chair, we should.
I would be fine accepting.
I believe we should allow the bid if that was the case, if it was a mistake made by the county. We
Okay,
allow it.
Commissioner Harrison,
I agree.
okay, please, you be able to go ahead and open it. But should we finish with Presidio?
Yes.
Yep.
It was one bid, one amount.
Yeah.
Presidio had 4 options. It's, so that's what we're looking at.
What we're doing now is getting all the options from Presidio.
Correct.
Thank you.
Chris,
Yes,
while you're looking through this, I just have a quick question.
sure.
Were these racks that you're talking about for this server and sand infrastructure? Was that in your capital budget plan for 2020?
Yes, actually, if you, there was project number C0, I'd have to look it up, I think it's 54, that we had actually planned because of the problems we had last year with the sand. We had budgeted $355,000 as a capital project for this year to replace the server sand infrastructure.
Okay, that's all I had.
Okay,
Yeah, it's on our budget sheet, the bid sheet saying it's a budgeted item.
Right, I didn't know. I didn't have that bid sheet with me right here.
it's on the computer.
Right, I know, but when I printed it, all I printed out
okay.
was the bid.
Well, it looks like they have separate cost summary sheets, kind of.
Time for the printer.
Yeah, so I, it's a grant for a quote.
I'm not a dual screen commissioner.
So I got like a cost sheet here. It's like,
That's the number I believe we gave.
so, no, the first one we gave was 338.
Yeah,
So there's the second option.
I see, I'm at 4 different quotes so far, not only 348.
All right, so I think we just need to page through here and give, all right, so this is one. I don't want to break this apart.
This sheet is really good. This one with the red lines, the original one we signed. I'm like, it does show that it was budgeted. I never knew how to read it. What do you think?
This is two. So there's cost sheets, as you start going through that, they've just broken them out.
Cost summary, is that where you're at?
There's 2 of them, what's the other one?
They're supposed to be 4. Alright, so here's the cost summary.
Maybe section 1 and 2 here. Okay, so here's 3, here's 1. Here's 2. I don't want to lose the other ones here. All right.
Is it at the beginning of each thing?
This is,
Four of them, don't I?
yeah, I'm only
Came up with that.
3. We should have had like a breakdown in here that I'm missing. Because I think this is the one you read, was that one.
Yeah.
And then there's this one,
Alright, so
and then
there,
there's this one.
370. So that, for Presidio, they also have an option for 370,000 $596.74.
Okay,
Here's another one.
Yeah. They have an option of $378,230.25.
okay.
And there's supposed to be a fourth one.
There's going to be a fourth one.
Presidio?
Yes. We're only finding 3.
They just said 2 other options.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was in the back.
Okay, no.
Okay, so we're good on Presidio then.
Okay.
So the bid number that came in at the end of the day, we'll go ahead and open that one.
Okay.
And I'll note that for the future.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
This is my first one, so my apologies.
It's okay.
And this is from MOS response? Is that-
It's Michigan Office Solution, Michiana Office Solutions.
Michiana Office Solutions.
Michigan
Oh,
Office.
Michigan Office Solutions. Down at the bottom.
This is what I have.
Okay. And they have a cost, or proposal of $484,700.29.
I just double checking to make sure they just have the one. So that looks like it.
Okay. So that would be all 5 that turned in a bid.
Okay. Thank you, Jake Lideker. We're gonna remember your name. You'll be back, won't you?
I will be back. We'll have everything ironed out by then.
Yeah, it's okay. May I have a motion? What do you want to say?
I don't have the motion in front of me, so I'll defer. Stephanie, do you have the motion that we're supposed to use for purchases other than the road department?
Yes, I do.
Would you kindly read that for me?
Sure. The motion is to move that we refer the bids to the department with the approval to move forward with the lowest bidder if they are an approved responsible bidder that meets specification and requirements. Communication from the department must be submitted to the finance committee in the event that they want to move forward with a bidder that was not the lowest bidder to provide justification and obtain additional approval.
I will make that motion as per Stephanie. Thank you.
May I have a support?
This is Commissioner Harrison. I'll second the motion.
Thank you so much. And when you look on our original bid sheet, when we sent out requests for proposals or bids, it has something on the bottom. If purchase not awarded, the lowest bidder, please explain below. And so we'll be able to keep everything all together. Any questions, discussion? Would you please
Madam-
go on that, please? Oh, yes, Commissioner.
Madam Chair, this is Commissioner Scott.
Yes,
This is more of a question or a statement for our administrator. Even though we made the motion and actually what it says, to me, it would seem that on this particular item, because there are so many options,
yeah,
that the department head, Mr. Swihart, come back to the committee with their choice and let us know. That would be the must part. That would be my only statement.
Members of the committee, I would strongly agree. These are very lengthy documents.
Yeah.
Having Chris and his team have a chance to review these, to address any questions, and then come back to finance with the final recommendation would make a lot of sense to me. If there's no objection, that is very much what I would encourage the finance committee to consider.
I like that. I'd like very much if that would happen.
If we, and I trust that Stephanie will know how to put that into our minutes on this particular item.
Madam Chair, I do have a question for you.
Who said that? Brian, yes?
Do you feel that a motion to authorize staff to prepare that recommendation is needed, or can that just be simple direction and we agree to come back at next Thursday's meeting?
The simple direction. Will he be ready in a week with it?
Well, it's a lot to get through, but we certainly will, if that's what we need to do, we'll get it done, so.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and order it. But I don't think a motion is necessary. We all understand and we all agree
Yeah.
that it should happen. I think that's the, and set the, set the time with Stephanie.
Yep.
Madam Chair, I have another question for you.
Yes?
So earlier in the meeting, Commissioner Scott asked questions about some water heater work that occurred at the court. I
Yes.
was able to connect with the head of Buildings and Grounds. He is available to speak with this committee. The problem is it's now just about 10 minutes before the start of the standard Board of Commission meeting. I can pull him in, but I'm not sure we have enough time to truly have that conversation. I can tell you that he's already communicated that it was an emergency repair, that it was not just a boiler job, it was the boiler water pumps that failed at the court, and that it was a planned 2021 capital replacement job. Unfortunately, the failure occurred in the current year. To ensure that they had hot water at the courts, staff moved forward with the emergency repair. If this group would like to pull Todd into the discussion, we can certainly do that, but we're just bumping up against the time clock.
That
If
is,
the committee,
go ahead.
if the committee would like to notify the full board about placing a hold on that payment, we could definitely accomplish that at your 10:30 regular meeting. That would then allow Todd an opportunity to update the finance committee at next week's meeting, and at that time, the payment could be considered. Does that sound like a reasonable approach?
What is your desire, commissioners?
I guess since it was my question, I'll throw my 2 cents in. As the administrator said, when he checked with Todd, this was an emergency repair, something that was planned to replace in 2021. And being as a contractor, you hope to get that life out of that, and it didn't happen, so we had to. I'm perfectly happy and fine with it. I just questioned it on whether or not it was a scheduled thing or whether it was an emergency. If it's an emergency, I'm fine with it. I'll vote yes to pay the bill. This week, I don't need to talk to Todd. I just needed to know the delineation there on what it was.
I'm okay with proceeding with paying the bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am as well. I don't, I'm not interested in holding up payment to anybody, especially.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I agree that we should pay it. Thank you for the answer. Thank Tom.
Madam Chair, can we call the roll on the motion, please?
Commissioner Yarborough,
Yes. Are you in a hurry? Where we gotta go? To another meeting? Okay. What did you say?
Commissioner Harrison,
Yes.
Commissioner Hinkleman,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott.
Yes.
Commissioners, then do I have your okay to attach your signatures to the requisition approval resolution?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. So you do have some public comments today? I'm gonna scroll back here, hang on. The individual is Mercedes Briggs. She resides in Niles. This is Mercedes Briggs and Amos Smith. We were involved in a boat wreck, case number 20-005181 on June 4th, 2020. Tim Rikowski ran us over and charged us a second time less than 100 feet away from the pier. There were no charges pressed and the case was closed out without our knowledge. The video we received from the Berrien County Sheriff's Department of our wreck was edited. We have reason to believe this case is being covered up. But we are having trouble getting into the meeting. This happened at Silver Beach, less than 100 feet away from the pier head. We are wondering why it isn't being further investigated. Well, 1 second. Okay, that is the end of her, we also filed a grievance from form on prosecutor Courtney O'Malley.
Annette, that was sent to the finance committee, or that was sent to the whole board?
So for public comments, anybody who's watching in the meeting has the opportunity to address you during public comments, as long as they give their name and their municipality. This individual is watching our meeting right now, and that's where she chose to comment.
All right.
Okay. Next, any more?
I don't believe so. I'm going to ask one more time.
Is that a sufficient time to wait?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. If there's a little bit of a pause, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, Ms. Briggs has added a couple of more comments. We have multiple witnesses, and there are many errors in the police reports, are all verifications. They have filed something with the grievance commission. I've commented to Ms. Briggs if she would like to call our office and provide a statement for the whole board of commissioners. I have provided my phone number for her so that she can do that. And that is the end of your public comments.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Are there any other discussions or of staff that's there? Commissioners, you have any other things you'd like to say?
No.
Thank you all. Thank you, Stephanie, Annette. I can't say all the names, but thank you all. And this meeting is adjourned.
All right.
Thank you.